Hey everybody, happy Monday. It's Andrew Martin coming to you with another Monday Minute. As always, I'm actually recording this on a Sunday so that I can have it ready to go for you by Monday morning. And pardon me if I am talking really loudly. I have a terrible head cold right now. And I am so congested and so stuffed up that I can't even hear. And so I have, excuse me, I have no idea if I'm screaming at you unwittingly. So my apologies if you have to turn down the volume on this one really low, because it's not my intention to be yelling at you. I just can't hear. But what I want to talk today about is the subject of love, and specifically how love is the answer, how I feel that love is always the answer. I've been talking a lot lately about the topic of surrender. And it's like I said in my postings last week, it's been a topic that I've been seeing a lot of lately. And the meditation I did about, helping us to learn how to live from our heart space. And really, this time, I think, in life, in the world, and this year really is all about learning to live from our hearts and to let our heart lead us and to follow our passions and to follow what we love and to follow our bliss and to follow that which really excites us and makes us so happy and overjoyed. And to me, that all comes from love. And actually, I would say that pretty much everything is can be seen as a measurement of love. Even those times when we see people speaking in a way that seems angry or hateful or judgmental or full of frustration or creating the illusion of division or separation, I think even that really is a way that we can see that how much more room there is for love. I've been really focusing on the concept of anytime I do see somebody coming from a place that seemingly is a negative or a lower vibration, I've been really doing my best to just look at that from the perspective through the eyes of love. And wow, there's a huge opportunity and there's so much room for love in those moments when we do see people who seem to be conflicted or angry or frustrated. And I think that if we can begin to approach everything in our lives from the perspective of what is the opportunity for love here, and how can I love this, and how can I use love to either diffuse a situation or unravel a situation or gain a deeper level of understanding in a situation, I think that that really is going to be the most powerful and the quickest way to find the answers that we're looking for. Especially in our own lives when we may have patterns or situations that continue to reoccur, and we may think, God, I already dealt with this, or I thought I already had this under control, or I thought I already had an understanding of this situation or this issue in my life. I truly believe that the only reason we ever continue to bring things into our life that we thought we had already made peace with is because there is another level in that situation or in that dynamic that we can love and that needs our love. Because, things really, everything that we draw to ourselves is just another aspect of who we are. And so when we can identify with something, it's an opportunity for us to show it more love. Sometimes using love means, that we set a boundary and say, you know what, I love myself enough to exit this situation, or I love myself enough not to engage in this situation, or, I love this person enough just to listen, to allow them to get their frustration or their anger or, their vent, to vent whatever it is they feel like they need to vent so they can get rid of that and create more space for love. Love really is so transformative, and love in my mind is really the only thing that is eternal and the only thing that continues on. And so when we can begin to look at everything coming from love, then we begin to see how can we use love to transform it or to neutralize it or to unravel it. I think that it is really one of those things that is so powerful, because even when we don't have the answers, or even when we may not have a understanding that is on the surface and that is available to us in that moment, if we just continue to give it love, continue to love it, continue to find ways to love it, then I think that eventually the answers will come to us and the solution will be right there in front of our eyes once we can begin to disengage from the perception of drama or ego or negativity, and really just stand in love, come from love, be in love, and refuse to move from that place. Be unshakable in our commitment to love ourselves and to love everything that comes to us. And the minute that we love it, everything else that can be perceived as negative or confrontational or as difficult to deal with or as drama immediately sort of evaporates, because love just really is so powerful. And when we can just stop and take a breath and decide and intend to stay in love, then everything else just kind of falls by the wayside. I've been sick for the past couple of days, and I've been so frustrated today. I just want to be outside, and I want to be out doing things, and I'm going stir crazy in my apartment. And it would be really easy for me to start to get hard on myself and say, God, I should be doing these things, and why am I feeling this? And I have these list of things that I want to do, and why am I sick? And I'm so frustrated. And it really is just an opportunity for me to stop, to slow down, and to love myself, and to say, you know what? I am mortal. I am in this human vessel, and my human vessel right now needs a little extra love, a little extra care, a little extra attention, and a little extra TLC, and so that's what I'm going to do. So I invite you this week to find ways in your life that, even if it's just a very small way, to begin to use love as a way to solve whatever issue comes up for us, and to ask ourselves, all right, in this moment I may be feeling drawn into a dynamic or an engagement that would tend to be negative, or that in the past I've engaged with this person and it's always been frustrating, or always been one that brings up some negative emotions for me. So rather than engage in the old way, I'm just going to use love. And how can I just stand in love, stay in love, and just shine love on it? And I think you'll be surprised by how it may begin to transform some things for you. So that's what I invite you to do this week. Use love, find a way to put more love on it, put more love in it, shine more light on it, and just give it more love. So as always, thank you for watching. I invite you to go to my website, drop me an email, and let me know how you were able to use love as a way to transform some things in your life. Go to my Facebook page if you want to receive some updates on what I'm up to and see these messages posted whenever I have them ready to post. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.